Hello and welcome back to the Laytonicles channel. It is I, the Layton in question, and today is but a quickie update for you because if you're not in the know, a couple weeks ago I made a very thorough video talking about how YouTube made the executive decision to age-gate one of my videos, that being my book review of White Fragility, without reason for transgression. And so I suppose I'm just popping in to say that the video is back. How did he do it? I honestly have no idea. So I got a follow-up on Twitter, which I think at this point is over a month after the thing happened. So I've had a month of a completely tanked channel, and now it's like, haha, sorry about that. Sorry about that. We didn't actually mean to do that, actually. Anyway, this is after I had done my Can Someone Tell Me Why, despite being published 3 months ago, my video has suddenly been age restricted to 18 plus with no mention of which guideline it transgresses. This seems like a mistake. Can you rectify this? And now the month later it says, from Team YouTube, heard back, our team confirmed that the age restriction on your video has been removed. We're sorry this happened and we appreciate your patience while we looked into this for you. To which I responded, I've just checked, and this does appear to be the case. Thank you. Can you relay the reasoning it was supposedly taken down to begin with? Question mark. And whether it's susceptible to happening again. This has severely affected my channel's trajectory, which is true, and I'm also not dispelled with the idea. I'm completely open to the idea of this thing happening again. So I cap off by saying, nevertheless, I'm grateful, thank you. Because it's like, what are you going to do? This is the king's palace, you bow to the king. I still have my suspicions, but I'll get to that. Sometimes a vid, flagged by viewers or identified by our team, can be mistakenly age restricted. When this happens, we take a second look and take necessary action, like removing the restriction. Thanks for your understanding. So as far as I can tell, it was either flagged or someone on their own team said, no, the public shouldn't be able to watch this. And then I suppose there was some vague commotion, and then it was like, oh, maybe we actually have to save face here, because actually it's getting a little bit bad, it's looking a bit like it's a bit of a PR faux pas, Regardless of whether this was a pernicious attack by flagging or their side, doesn't necessarily make that big of a difference to me, because ultimately it still got manually reviewed by someone. So unless the specific person, insofar that it is a person, had like their own agenda of, no, this should be age-gated, like it doesn't really make that big of a difference. It still went through their process, and my channel still tanked for a month and will not recover. And on that lack of recover, whilst I'll say I'm very happy and grateful that this occurred, well, a handful of things. First of all, the original video where I talk about this happening, I'm going to keep up as a kind of, hey, this is something that can happen. And I feel like the video was quite thorough. And, as I think I said in the video or in the pinned comment, that I'll just update the pinned comment, which I have now, to say, hey, the video is back up. And then the other thing, in terms of me saying that my channel is kind of irrecoverable, in terms of like the trajectory, after making the video that I did talking about the age gating, and I mentioned shadow banning, for instance, I have received so many comments mentioning how I went to your channel today and it said that I'd been unsubscribed. And it's kind of gotten to the point now where I'm like, yeah, I don't think this is a mistake. It still seems a bit sus. So whilst I would like to be to you, hey, make sure you hit the bell, so then you get notified. If you're unsubscribed, the bell doesn't even work anyway. So I suppose at this point now I have to say, hey, crack open your calendar app of choosing and put in a monthly check-in to see if you're still subscribed to this channel. The lengths we take just to make YouTube videos. These fucking technocrats. I'm kidding. Bow to the king. It's annoying that I even have to say something like this, but the best way for you to not miss anything, follow me on a different social media, I suppose. If those fucking technocrats don't cuckold my shit also, follow the Twitter, follow the Instagram, because then even if it doesn't hit your sub box or YouTube doesn't notify you, you will hopefully still see something there, or that'll be a prompt to, hey, let's check in on the channel. If you haven't seen the video that was taken down, have a watch. Bear in mind it is quite a long one, so maybe if you haven't got time right now after this video, add it to your watch later or something. Alternatively, if you're tired of me talking about race stuff, controversial, whatever, my long-awaited... That sounds almost like my long-awaited Q&A. My awaited Q&A. The Q&A is out. That came out a week ago or a couple of weeks ago at this point. So the video that was taken down and not okay for the general public will be here. And as I say, if you want to get to know me outside of controversial race stuff, that video will be here. It's a victory. We got the video back, but also the channel's it is what it is, I guess. Thank you for your support. Thanks for being patient for the what's gonna happen. Loads of things cooking up in the background. We're experimenting, etc. Hope you look forward to it, and I'll see you soon. Parasocial relationship game 100.
Laytonicles